Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to City Skylines, where we're building a city to make people suffer through poisoned water, polluted earth, and every so often uncontrolled fires. But in order to collect all 4 elements of a terrible city, we must poison the air, which will be the plan today as we've built a huge oil extraction area. Now we're gonna be making a super massive oil refining area. Right in the middle of our city, of course, so everyone everywhere will be choking on smog. And if you're excited for that, remember to leave a like. And you know what we can use all of these oil products for? Glorious tank warfare in World of Tanks, a free-to-play game with 100 million players, in which you can use over 600 historically accurate tanks. Each can earn experience, so you can modify and upgrade them as well to fit any combat environment, from deserts to jungles and even urban and industrial zones. Since there are 40 different arenas to battle in, you'll need to be prepared. So sign up to World of Tanks using the first link in the description, and during the registration, use the code TANKMANIA to get 7 days premium account, 250,000 credits, the premium Tier 5 tank Excelsior, and 3 Tier 6 rental tanks for 10 battles each, the Tiger 131, Cromwell B, and the T34-85M. And be sure to check out World of Tanks merch on Amazon. Store link is in the description as well. So again, register using the code TANKMANIA, and thank you World of Tanks for sponsoring this video. So calming things back down a little bit here, how are we gonna design this whole oil field area? Well, we have inbound and outbound highway right here. Some inbound people can scoot around this way, go all the way to the oil extraction area. Then there's another highway where people can head out and sell the oil to the rest of the world. So outbound lane, inbound lane, and all the space for fun. And this is going to be an extremely complicated area for roads because the traffic here is gonna be wild. So to get started, just to keep things simple, we're just gonna fill out the grid and probably put in a main road through the entire place. And over time, we'll adjust everything as needed. Though there are a couple mission criticals, mainly getting trucks off of this highway and into this district. So this is the outbound highway, so we have to attach a lot of stuff to there. But right off the get-go, we need something right in here. So like a roundabout that goes to all different directions. Fortunately, I have a mod that makes this a little easy, but then connecting the highway to this could be annoying. Roads don't really like to behave when they're forced to do things like this, so that worked out. Having the brace in the middle made it not explode. Perfect. Roundabout inbound is set. Then along the highway, we'll just have little outbound things like this, which will change up a little bit in the future, just so people can get to other areas a little bit simpler too. In fact, we might move these to the other side. I don't know. Everything can change right now. Just want to get the ball rolling. So I think this will be a good start for us. That means we next have to make all of the highway entrances and exits more efficient. So that will mean more roundabouts, at least by these entrances and exits. So one there, probably one around here. We can change that one up a bit. And after fixing these highway exits, we want to have way more one-way roads, because all traffic must be fully controlled. Because there's trucks that are going to enter here to go to a processing facility, then try to go back over there, or they're going to try and exit the city. One of the 2 options. So you have to make everything very smooth for them. So maybe at these roundabouts as well, we could have highway entrances, I guess, technically, that go over this way and allows people to get out of Dodge. So like this, go up, and then eventually hit back to this highway. We can scooch it in a little bit more too. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then maybe have like a one-way road over here that goes into there. And yeah, lots of options. Main road going through though, kind of interrupted. Well, we still want that main road, so I guess we're just gonna go up and over. So do a little bit of that. Okay, we can do the same down here too. That's pretty good. You know what? We could have even more highways. This could be like the inbound highway to allow vehicles to go like to the factories, and then maybe we can have another outbound highway or inbound, whatever, another highway following this road that connects up to this. Okay, so now vehicles that are on the highway are this big main road. You can just scoot from A to B and go back home. That works out pretty well. Plus, it's a pretty efficient use of space. Little optimizations like this are gonna make things more efficient, and the more efficient things are, the more money we can make, which we desperately need because we're losing like 20 grand a week. Okay, so basics are pretty much done, meaning we need to start building some critical infrastructure. First up, it's gonna be warehouses. Warehouses to store all of the products we're making here. And since this is an oil industrial district, the two things we're gonna be making are plastics and petroleum. So we'll have one warehouse for plastics, and then another behind it for petroleum. You think you could just store the petroleum in like not a warehouse, but like a petroleum tank or something like that? But whatever. Massive Amazon warehouse it is. And the vehicles are entering here. They're gonna wanna go either back to the highway or back home. So we're gonna wanna have a highway entrance. This is a little weird though. Can't really fit it in perfectly there. So what if we just have it over here? Let's go this way, have a two-way highway, scoots over, up, and we can just bring it around over this way. I think we can bring it underneath this other highway. Aha! Totally planned. Okay, gotta love it when things work out. And just have these two tiles left. So this can go to here and then to there. Okay, might tinker with that a little bit more, but generally speaking, not bad. And then if vehicles want to go to like the other side of the world or back to the oil extraction area, you just take you, connect you up to there, and this highway does that. Finally, vehicles can just go straight on ahead, and they're back in the district. Everything's done. Cool. And the shape is pretty neat too. But in classic City Skylines fashion, I had to tinker with things just a little bit, because it was a little weird. First, we have this huge 6-lane road that's going out this way, so vehicles can choose their path. We still have that highway that loops underneath and into here, which is great. I changed this one up, so now there's an exit, scoots over this way, and goes to this highway now, in case a vehicle wants to go over here, and then exit like over here or over there. Plus, we have another option where vehicles can go straight here now. Now they can turn left and enter the system through there, or they can just scoot on this highway, and it's direct access to like wherever else. And I think that'll work a little bit better. We might have to tinker with it further once we actually start testing things. But right now, we need to start building in the district itself. Starting with the easy stuff, the services. So one of the memes of our city is we're only using landfills. Why? I don't know. It just started and now I'm committed. So bunch of landfills over here. Sure, you know what? A couple more, why not? And that should deal with all the garbage for this district, at least for a little while. Because of course, problem with landfills is they fill up. But it's not a problem for current us, so who cares? Next, before we get into like the nitty gritty down here, there are special factories. Like, you might even call them unique factories, where you can only build one per city. And there's a massive petroleum refinery that I'd love to build in here. It requires both petroleum, plastic, and metal to make a luxury good. And we don't have metal, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Since we have everything else here, it's like, hey, why not set something up, right? Right. So you will go there. Yeah, bud. Does not look cool. Plus, it's gonna earn us millions of dollars. Over its lifetime, anyway. But now the road work gets really tricky. This is gonna need a lot of materials to run properly. So we're gonna need to do some road logistics in a very particular way. I guess we can start with the easy part, which is exporting. We're making luxury goods in this unique factory, so those go directly out of the city. So we're gonna get a big ol' highway, goes over everything else, loops next to this one that goes outbound, and easy part done. Okay, cool. Then we have all the vehicles that are gonna be producing all the petroleum and plastics that need to get over here, so we probably want like a big one-way road going up to them? Or heck, maybe just even from here, going across? Maybe. Actually, we'll deal with that last because it's a little complicated. What's gonna be easier is dealing with the metals. So with the metals, we're gonna have to import them from outside of the city. So all the metal is gonna come from here, scoot down here, and then wanna go to here. To make things a little bit more efficient though, we can build a warehouse that can store the metal and then scoots it right up to here, goes in the factory, and then GG. So I guess this is kind of pointless, and we may as well just bring it straight on forward to there. Then it hits the road, goes to there, and then we just have it flow into the warehouse. I think that's a pretty good setup, but we still have the plastics and petroleum to do. Give me another moment to think about that last phase. Of course, with any thinking comes a little bit of tinkering, so it's pretty much the same concept, just a few more roads in here. And then I've added in some naphtha cracker plants to make plastic right next door to this, which would help out a little bit. And then I'm trying to include more just normal roads around here, so other vehicles trying to get to this can use the same roads as the metal import trucks. And maybe that'll work out. But it's about time we found out. So let's start building all of our things, all of the factories for production. There's two main ones we want to use. The cracker plant, which is like the most efficient plastic making plant. And then there is a waste oil refining plant that makes petroleum. And they're both like the most high tier things available. And since they're the most efficient, we're gonna be spamming them everywhere. And I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna go about this. Usually, or at least in the last city I built like blocks, wherein a vehicle would enter a block of production and then leave that block of production. But it didn't really work out, and we had a couple of problems with it. So this time I'm gonna be a little bit more organic, we can say. We're just gonna put factories everywhere. Hope it doesn't break, and if it doesn't, well, GG, we win. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on here. There's stuff going everywhere. The only thing I really built this entire road system around is this one-way street right here that goes directly to the warehouses. Other than that, I was pretty much just trying to fit everything I possibly could in. And then try to be a little efficient with the highway exits. Is that a pole in the middle of the street? You could be there, sir. And I think that's, you know what? I don't know. Until we test it, it might work, it might not. It's Schrodinger's production line. But I've managed to hook up a highway that goes all the way back to our main tornado over here. So the vehicles should be able to leave, go places, and do whatever. Meaning, we can test this out. Yes? Problems? They demand the sippy drink. The forbidden nectar. Oh, wait a second. Are those dumpster trucks? No! Dumpster trucks! But wait, I made this its own district, did I not? Dead Paw Industries. Oh yeah, I named this Dead Paw Industries because it looks kind of like a paw, but it's like dead animal material that we're extracting, so you know, Dead Paw. Okay, big thing is I need to put in a zone here. I mentioned it the last time, but I have this mod that allows it so services that are in a zone/district will stay in their zone/district. So in a city like this one, where it's very divided, we want to keep the trash people in their own place, or else they're gonna go all the way to this, and then take a highway all the way to like, I don't know, here, and then go all the way back, which is gonna cause massive traffic problems. Unfortunately, this fleet is lost to the void, so good luck, see you probably never, and we're just gonna keep waiting for some oil trucks to start scooting in. Here they come. Oh, bud, that is a little bit of oil. All of them were waiting so patiently with boxes for buyers, and now they have them. So immediately, traffic completely ruined, but it'll kind of even itself out eventually. Over here, same deal though. Everything's gonna get a little crazy for a little while. Plus, I put in a oil tank farm, just so there's some oil close by. We'll see how things turn out, but it's looking pretty good. At least vehicles going to here, they're just scooting on through, heading onto the highway, then heading back home. So that system's working. A couple vehicles going out here to deliver to the plants. Excellent. Over here's looking good. How's our profitability? It's going down. Real bad. That's okay. We're making an investment. It takes time. Everything just takes time. The money will come in. First, we have to get this thing filled up. Then the warehouses are gonna fill up with the plastics and stuff. And then once those things both happen, then we're good. Plus, it doesn't hurt to have some power around too. All right, go traffic, have fun rocking and rolling. Okay, it's been a minute. Everything should be evened out. So we're gonna be rich now? Okay, we're less poor. It's not 40,000 negative, but it's still not looking very good. Why? Oh. It's a little bit of traffic, but it's nothing crazy. I can fix that. Any other problems? This goes to the highway. I have a highway going all the way up here. Then that's where the vehicles enter the Great Tornado. And then that just goes all the way down here. Okay. Wait, what? The game paused itself. Why? Water availability? Sewage treatment? We have sewage treatment for days. We have a literal poop volcano. Oh, it doesn't have water. Why no water? Oh, it doesn't have power. Why no power? Oh, simply put, we are out of power. Okay, that is like the easiest thing in the game to solve. Geothermal plants for the win. And problem is solved, yes? Come on, there we go. Okay, but real problem is the traffic. Like, this is a fourth of the production that we want here. We're gonna make this whole island oil refining. So if we're already having problems like this, just getting started, yeah, we're gonna have way worse problems down the line. So let's fix this right now. How are we gonna do that? This is kind of fine. Maybe I can just fiddle with some lanes to make that work. I think the real problem is over here. Yeah, people trying to enter the city and people trying to leave the city. Okay, I have a radical solution. What if there are more ways in and out of the tornado? So we can have another exit right here and another entrance mirrored on the other side. Huh? That's a good idea, yeah? Because what we can do with each of these is we can have these go to different layers of the tornado. So this would turn over this way. Then we'd start going up, like way up. Or right under here maybe? It's getting a little tricky. There do be spaghetti. I'll make it look pretty in a second. I'll go to there, and then all the way up to like here. So it skips like the first 3 phases of this. Awesome. And likewise, we can do the same thing for the oil trucks. So the oil trucks are all entering this layer. What if they just had a little cheat exit that went right down to like there? Probably a good idea. So now problems dodged, oil trucks scooting their way down, and the traffic flow is beautiful. Look at this, it's like 100% traffic flow except for the old traffic before I built this extra solution. Isn't that great? Why are we still down $10,000, $20,000? Wait, we had 30,000 population. Where did everybody go? What just happened? Everybody left. But why? Wait, poop. Sewage is backing up. I thought we dealt with poop. I thought it was a power thing. We have power out the wazoo. Wait, why do we have power so far out the wazoo? Oh no, I disconnected a power line. Whoops. Let's reconnect that little guy right there. And let me guess, that was powering all of our mission critical infrastructure. That it was. Okay. Well, caught the problem pretty quick, only lost half the population. No biggie. Return poop, filled the mountain. And that actually did fix the problems, yes? No one's gonna leave their houses now? They're still leaving their houses, but doesn't look like more people are leaving. So that's good. You know, I really like the look of these buildings. Very aesthetic, very green. Yeah, fits in with the dirt roads well. And who wouldn't want to relax and vacation on top of a building that looks like this? I sure would. So we'll leave that there. Population's going back up. Profit's still going down real bad. Now what? What do you want, video game? Is there any problem with our production fields? No, they're actually working perfectly. No one's complaining. Smokestacks billowing over this way. Same deal, right? No, not enough products to sell. Just means we need to expand our production. So I'd say things are pretty, oh. I see. Starting to understand what happened here. A couple people decided it's time to move out of LA, or Little LA. Can't you stand a little bit of poop like you're living in Little LA? Well, apparently not. Send in the mod team. Clean it up, please. Gotta have a new city now. And look at that, profitable. Oh, we're right there, plus $45 for 1 second. I'm such a good businessman. Okay, but for real, this gotta be working here. Not enough power again. Probably just got disconnected because houses are gone. That'll solve itself. And then the traffic down here. This traffic bottleneck is gonna get 6 times worse. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and we're gonna build a full new highway. It needs to be done. Like 2, 3, 4 more lanes. So we'll go to like a classic kind of layout where we have a 2-way highway going that way and a 2-way highway going this way. And if we need to expand it even further, well, I guess we will. Oh yeah, but that was a fantastic idea. Cleaned up all the traffic right quick. So we kept the other highway that I built, but we'll use it for something else, I guess. But now this highway goes all the way back to the loop, kind of scoots up here, but then there's an extra sneaky exit right there, so people can cut across the loop, go to right here, dive across 3 lanes of high-speed traffic, and then scoot out the city. And that's mostly for the oil trucks. Like, oil trucks could easily back up this entire network, so they get the special treatment. Likewise, on the way back, they get an extra highway that's all for them, and goes right back to the district. What? What? The poop overfloweth. How did this happen? Is it because I turned these all on at once? It overloaded the keys? I don't know. Oh, I do know. We're profitable. Let's go. Only have a giant poop lake to deal with. That can be solved. Just pause more of these. No problem. And then so the traffic can properly flow, well, we already have a lake. Maybe we could just have a bigger lake? There we go. Underwater trees. Now we have a big ol' poopy runoff lake. Just let the traffic flow. That's my money. I need my money. Beautiful money. Things still looking good. Profits fluctuating a lot. Wait, we got rid of all of the poop and then the profits go down? I guess people just really like poop in this city. Main thing is, I'm sure we can make infinite money now, just so long as we expand this. So just more and more plastic and oil products out the wazoo, and then infinite money is ours. So same kind of order of operations as we worked with this side, just gonna haphazardly place in as many plants as I can, and then see how bad the traffic ends up. Hopefully it doesn't end up too bad, and then repeat the cycle forever. Oh, how did our big unique factory end up? It looks good. We don't have any metals though. We have 0 metals stored. Okay. I guess we're gonna pause this. I don't know why that's not working as intended. Perhaps we're just gonna have to get into the ore industry next. But first, let's get some money. A lot of money. Hopefully anyway. So just, again, shoved in as many oil production things as we could and let it rip. And so far so good. Still needs a lot of tinkering, like got some vehicles that are very enthusiastic to get back to the highway. So a couple one-way roads kind of can help that out. And then I have this new system where we have the highways connecting all to here and then to the main one, which is kind of getting backed up, but it's more so just all of this extra industry I added in. Some things just need time. The rest of the highway is looking great, no problems at all, even when it gets down to like a 2-lane. So that's good. Poopy Lake, now a beautiful permanent fixture. And the traffic over here is a little backed up, but it's moving and it's grooving. Most trucks are going where they need to go. There's no mission, okay, there's one mission critical problem. But overall, it could have been worse, because I'm sure I can just tinker that away. But back to our production area, things are already clearing up. Look at this. No more traffic down here because of the one-way streets. People are begging for products, don't worry, they're on the way. And the profits just keep rising. Except I've realized something mission critical. There's no chew. All the products are going onto the highway. We could just build train stations out the wazoo, and then we're gonna be fine. Don't need to worry about traffic at all. So that's kind of the next big project before I finish up industrializing here. Is figuring out a giant chew system. But that is gonna be for next time, I think. So I hope you guys all enjoyed and thank you for watching, but have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.